Hi there and welcome back to Studio Lilianna. I'm Lilianna and today we're in my cosy cottage living room. So I thought I'd mix things up today and practice in a different space. As you can see, you don't always need a fancy studio to practice in. You can practice in your living room, your bedroom, or wherever you have any little amount of space. You can set it up how you want it. I've got some candles burning here and my favourite yoga mat. So let's get started. So we're going to start in a lying down position. So coming all the way down to the back, maybe legs in semi-supine. So you're going to place the left hand on the heart and the right hand on the belly. Just going to begin by taking some nice deep grounding breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel the belly rise and fall. Leaving behind anything now. So any to-do lists or anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Just exhaling them all out. You can inhale and exhale and then slowly begin to move into a full body stretch. So stretching the arms up over the head, stretching the legs, pointing the toes, rolling the wrists, rolling the ankles. Maybe you want to wiggle from side to side, really stretching the whole length of the mat. So I'm going to bring the soles of the feet together. So your knees are coming out towards the edge of the mat, so falling out towards the edge of the mat. And then you're going to cactus the arms by the side. So open to receiving anything that might come to us in this practice. I am open to receive any guidance that may come my way. Just going to then gently bring the knees back together, the soles of the feet to the floor. Bring the hands back down by the side of the body. And then you're just going to gently start to window wiper the legs from side to side. So slowly getting bigger with the movements until eventually the knees perhaps come to the floor. So just trying to rotate from the hips, leaving the upper body as still as you possibly can, window wipering the knees from side to side. Coming back to neutral now. So now bringing the knees up to the chest, you're going to squeeze into a ball. So really rounding the spine, squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Inhaling. And as you exhale, beginning to rock back backwards and forwards. So round in the spine and rocking backwards and forwards. You can bring the feet back if you want to. When you feel ready, coming up to seated. So we're going to do some seated spinal waves. So inhale, puffing the chest forward. Exhale, round in the spine, draw in the belly button towards the spine. Making this your last one. And then coming back to neutral. So you're going to bring the chin to the chest now. And then roll the head round in one direction. And then all the way in the other. Massaging out any tight spots. And then gently coming back to center. I'm going to interlace the fingers now. Bringing the hands together. And move the hands round in a figure of 8. Noticing every little crack and click of the wrists. Just being gentle. Sending the breath. And then moving in the other direction. And then letting that go. Individually rotating the wrists, so trying to keep the movement into the wrists. So trying not to get your arms helping out. We're isolating the movement in the wrist. And then round the other way. And then we're just going to let that go. So for this next part, if you need to have a blanket or a jumper or anything to just pad your knees, because we're going to be on our knees a lot, and if you're on a harder floor, it can be quite painful on the knees, or if you just have sensitive knees. So once you've grabbed that, we're just going to move to tabletop. So you're going to inhale, dropping the belly down, gazing out ahead, and then exhale, pushing the floor away, round in the spine. So coming back to neutral now. Inhale, bring the right leg back, and as we exhale, stepping it forward in between the hands. You can come up onto the fingertips to give yourself a little bit more room. And then you're going to come up into a low lunge, so gazing up to the hands. Connecting with the breath. Allowing the hips to flow forward a little bit if you'd like to. Inhale up, exhale, cactus the arms down to the side. Inhale up, cactus and the arms down. One more, inhale up, and as you exhale, cactus the arms down and move the hips back. So you're going to come into half splits. So placing the fingertips down on the mat either side of the knee. Inhaling for a nice straight spine. And then as you exhale, hinging at the hips. Bending over that front leg. You can flex the front foot as well to get even more of a stretch in the back of the leg. And then you're going to plant the left hand down and you're going to twist up and open to the right, gazing up at the fingertips. One more breath here. And you're going to frame that front foot, coming back into low lunge. Then you're going to bring the hands down, placing the right hand on the right knee, kicking the back leg up and drawing that foot towards the buttocks. Taking a nice deep belly breath. And if you'd like to, you can bring the right hand up, exhale, come into half cow face arms down the back. One last breath. And then you're going to gently come back down, planting the hands, framing that front foot and stepping back into downward facing dog. So finding movement or stillness as we connect back to the breath. And then you're going to gently ripple forward as if you're coming into plank, and then bend the knees and come down into tabletop again. So other side now. So you're going to do a few cat-cows. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. And then you're just going to come back to neutral. So bringing up the left leg this time, inhaling straight out the back. And then as you exhale, swinging forward, stepping in between your hands, coming up to low lunge. Gazing up at the fingertips. Then you're going to inhale up, exhale, cactus in the arms down to the side. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus the arms, and as you do that, shift the hips backwards, coming into half splits. Inhaling for a nice straight spine, exhaling, folding over that front leg, flexing that left foot. Planting the right hand, and then you're going to twist, gazing up at the fingertips to the left hand side. Then cartwheeling the hand down, shifting the weight forward, back into low lunge. Bring that left hand down to the left knee, kicking the right foot back up towards the right buttock, and then drawing the foot towards the buttock. Finding softness where you can in the pose. And if you'd like to, inhaling up, exhaling, for half cow face on the other side. And then gently unfolding, coming back, planting the hands, stepping back to downward facing dog. Again, finding movement, more stillness. And when you feel ready, rippling forward, coming back down into tabletop. Taking a cow and then a cat. Then going to slowly make our way down to child's pose. Bringing the head down to the mat. Another option for child's pose, if child's pose isn't comfortable for you, you can come to your back and draw the knees towards the armpits like you're coming into happy baby. But you're using the arms to bring pressure to the knees so you can control that pressure. Or if you just fancy something different to child's pose today. We're then going to gently meet in seated. So wherever you are, gently coming back to seated. And to end, we're just going to let a nice deep cleansing sigh go. So inhaling, exhaling. Bringing the hands to heart center. Inhale and exhale fully. And then when you feel ready, blinking the eyes open. Thank you for practicing with me today. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Leave a comment. I'd love to connect with you. And I hope to see you in a video soon. Bye.